All right, it's now time for the Week 6 recap and Week 7 preview show. We have a lot to discuss as it was a big week in fantasy football. We are going to start right away with the Week 6 results, starting here with a big matchup between Pook and Ernie. Ernie getting the win over Pook in a surprising fashion. I wish he had his mic sorted out so he could talk some shit over Pook. Very surprising win for Ernie as he still didn't have McCaffrey, and Madison only got him 4 points. But the rest of his team popped off 119 to 109. Tannehill had a huge day. Zeke really didn't do too much as he fumbled twice, but it didn't matter as he got just enough points. As Pook had an off week, only scoring 109. Allen had a kind of a bad game. And everyone else kind of just did average. Jonnu didn't do too great after his huge week against Pete the previous week.
You got injured
Yeah,
mid-game.
he got injured too. That didn't help. But so a huge upset, big win for Ernie as it pushes him to 3-3, moves Pook to 4-2. Pook's still sitting in a great spot, but kind of a surprising loss and a big win for Ernie, as he said, as he was hoping to find a win somewhere before McCaffrey came back, and he got it. I don't think Ernie has his mic fixed yet. So, Pook, any comments on your surprising loss as you've gone and now just totally pressed the panic button today?
No,
No? I mean,
I
it
just let
wasn't
a bunch of people on
expected
bye.
for you to lose to Ernie.
No, it was. We let a bunch of people
Oh,
on
oh,
bye.
it was? Okay. All right. All right, moving on to the next matchup, a low-scoring affair. As there was a couple of them this week. Cheese getting another victory, now moves to 3-3, beating Pussy 85 to 99. Pussy now moves to 3-3 as well. Another kind of surprising one, as Cheese picked it up as Lamar Jackson finally had a nice game with 28 points. David Johnson did decent with 13.9. Other than that, the rest of his team was kind of a big letdown. Um, John Brown scored 0 points. Cooper Kupp had a
Cooper
really
Cup
bad game. Yeah,
4.1
really
when he
bad game
traded him
after he
for.
traded away Julio, who Julio went off this past week. That was a yikes. That was a
Yeah, what
big
the fuck?
yikes there. But he scored enough points. All you can control is who you're playing that week, and he scored enough points as Pussy's team just completely went to shit this week. Stafford didn't have that great of a game, even though they won big against Jacksonville. Mixon, 15 points was decent. His running backs actually did okay. Clyde Edwards-Helaire had a really nice game before now Bell comes in there, and who knows what's going to happen. But his wide receivers let him down. That Chenault only got 4. DJ Shark only got 11, playing 2 Jacksonville wide receivers. I don't know about that. Gesicki had 0 points, didn't have a single catch the whole game. And Damian Harris only had 4.3 as the Broncos kind of shut down the Pats. Big surprising one here. I was shocked that I wasn't shocked that it was low scoring, but I was shocked that Cheese got the win. So now he is 3-3 all of a sudden. Might be the luckiest 3-3 out of anyone, but hey, he's 3-3 and right in the playoff hunt. Cheese is going to be a few minutes late, so when he joins, we'll let him have a comment. And Pussy is not here either. Anyone have any comments on this low scoring victory by Cheese? Nope. All right.
He
No.
somehow scrapes both wins every week.
Yeah,
I don't know how.
he's kind of pulling the role of Bill this season so far, as he's been scoring some low points, but he's been winning.
He's not Bill. He has no idea what he's doing. At
Uh,
least Bill has some idea
I
of
don't
what
know. There
he's
was
doing.
some weeks we weren't sure if Bill knew what he was doing. I mean, with some of his crazy things. But all right, we move on to the next matchup. We had Pete versus Zach, and this was another big surprising one, kind of, for some. Some people kind of expected it. Pete getting his first win of the season. He is no longer over. He now has a win. He is now 1-5 as he put up a huge amount of points, 147 to Zach's only 95. Rough week for Zach as he falls to 2-4 now. Kyler Murray went off on Monday night for 28 huge points. George Kittle had another great game, 23. Calvin Ridley had a good game. Connor and Taylor both did decent. I mean, Pete's pretty much whole team did pretty solid. 147, highest points of the week, just edging out Zombie. Big victory as it keeps Pete
Zach.
still alive. Yeah, Zach's
Yeah.
team kind of shit the bed. Under 100 points. No, Mike Davis kind of came back down to earth for the first time this season. He did have some some bye issues with Chris Carson on bye. So kind of a rough week for Zach, but a huge win for Pete to keep him alive. If he went to 0-6, it would have been really tough. He would have probably had to win out. So big victory for Pete. Pete, your comments on your first win of the season.
I just can't believe that's the first win of the season. I feel like I've been so close so many times, but good GG to Zach. Unlucky. And moving on to the next one.
Yeah, and Zach continues to face really high-scoring teams as he now has the most points against on the league, passing me after this week. Zach, some more unluckiness. Is the Lord still with you in this season? That's the question.
You'll find out.
I'll find out.
Oh.
Ooh, wow.
Oh.
This is the first time all year I haven't heard the support for the Lord. Wow. Okay.
Some Jehovah's Witnesses knocked on my door.
Oh, really? Jehovah's Witness? Are they witnessing your unluckiness? Is that what
They were witnessing me getting very, how do I say this in a holy way?
getting really fucked?
Yeah, in fantasy. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I opened my door and I had my phone out,
Yeah.
and it was on Pornhub. I
Ooh.
mean, it was on the matchup
The Lord
cast
doesn't like
between
that.
me and Pete,
Ah.
so it was basically Pornhub.
Okay. Well, there's
Yeah.
some light at the end of the Jehovah's Witness tunnel, Zach, as you probably will have Can't Guard Mike back in the lineup this week.
I sure hope so.
Yeah.
I
Although
sure
now
do.
I hear he might have an injury, but we'll talk about that on the.
He's okay.
Oh, he's okay.
He's
Okay.
He's okay.
All right. Moving on.
There's no way. He's
There's
not okay.
okay. All right.
There's
Well,
no
hopefully he
way.
doesn't throw a sucker punch this week and hurt his hand.
Alleged sucker.
Yeah, alleged. Okay. Moving on to the next matchup, we had Matt, COVID-19 team, 126 to fuck Bills, Bucker, and Dalton. That's a long team name. And Bill, who scored 116 but fell 10 points short, as Bill now moves to 3-3. Madrista moves to first in the standings with Pook's loss to now 5-1. Another huge week for Matt as his team is looking very solid. Cam Newton looked a little shaky in the game, but still managed 18 points with his rushing touchdown. Derrick Henry went absolutely off this week, had a huge 95-yard run and a huge game, over 200 yards, 40 huge points for Derrick Henry. Aaron Jones did okay, 13, not his best game. Odell Beckham, only 4.5, but it didn't matter as Amari Cooper bailed him out with 20. And Chase Claypool, the $90 man or $51 difference man, he showed up, 18 points. That was more than I thought he would get this week. So huge week for Matt and another solid win for Madrista. On Bill's side, he had the red rifle, and the red rifle let him down as this was close on the Monday night game, but the red rifle fell a little short, only got 11 points. Other than that, kind of some decent games for Will Fuller, and Christian Kirk went off and kind of gave Bill a chance, as Madrista was thinking for a little bit there that he might get kirked on again, but luckily for Matt, Amari Cooper bailed him out with a touchdown at the end to get him the win. So a big win for Matt. Bill now falls to 3-3 in that middle of the pack. We'll see what he does at. He'll get Russell Wilson back next week, though, so he won't have to play the god-awful red rifle anymore. But big win, Matt. Comments on your victory this week?
I mean, what can I say? Cam Newton recovering from those COVID symptoms, still probably dealing with it. Went out there,
You look like it,
balled
throwing
out,
the ball.
led the team to a victory. Once again, Derrick Henry's a beast, grown ass man.
Yep.
Got to get the job done. 5-1. Keep moving. Keep taking
Yeah.
COVID one day at a time. I'll get the job done.
All right, nice. And Bill didn't make any comments on his loss. He just sent me his picks, so apparently he is ready to move on. On to the next one. We had Zombie versus Hunter in a high-scoring affair, but Zombie coming away, bouncing back after that tough loss last week. He gets the win, 146 to 130, moves to 3-3, where Hunter falls to 2-4. Hunter had a solid week, but fell a little short. Deshaun Watson got him nice points, 32 points for Deshaun Watson. It was a good game there, as that was an offensive shootout. Gurley kind of came back down to earth. Hunt didn't have that great of a game against Pittsburgh. That was a tough matchup there. Woods did okay. A.J. Brown, another great game, 22 points. That trade trade is looking really good for Hunter against Ernie, getting AJ Brown and giving away Juju, who's been having rough weeks.
2.6.
Yep, Kelsey, that's a really good trade, Hunter. That might have bounced back your season there. You getting Gurley and Brown. Daryl Henderson didn't quite do what he did last week, but Kelsey bailed him out with 21 huge points again. But he fell just a little short. He needed Henderson to pop off or Gurley or Hunt, one of his running backs, to pop up, but they all fell short. On Zombie's side, he had Patrick Mahomes leading the way with 20 points again. Ronald Jones had a huge game. That was a good trade for Zombie with Cheese as he got 26 points. Devontae Adams with 12, and Julio Jones, 33 huge points. Found the end zone. Huge day for Julio Jones. Zombie made that trade with Cup, and so far is looking really good with that trade. Once again, Evan Ingram under 10 points. Once again, only 5, but it didn't matter. Zombie had enough with Julio, quarterback, and Ronald Jones to lead him to the victory. Good matchup here. Hunter, any comments on your disappointing loss this week?
It sucks because I would have beat like 9 out of 11 teams,
Yeah.
or or 8 out of 11 teams, whatever. But
A little bit of
it
that
is
Zach
what it
luck.
is.
Yep.
I'm just looking forward to next week.
Okay. And Zombie, big win for you here as you now go to 3-3. Any comments?
It was not even that close. I took Hunter
Oh.
behind the shed. GG.
Wow.
Lol, 15 points.
Took him
okay.
behind the shed. Wow.
Lol.
Okay. Interesting. And then we move on to the final matchup of the week. Myself falling 98.1 to Slaps 98.54. A difference of 0.44 as Monday Night Football got my hopes extremely high just to fuck me at the end with that huge run that was not quite long enough by Kenyon Drake. My team laid a shitter, starting with Aaron Rodgers getting me 3.8 points. Fuck you, Aaron Rodgers. If you just had a decent average, below average game and not that shit performance
Who
that I
the
saw.
fuck is not inviting me? Huh?
Ernie, you've been
I
in
don't
this
give a
party the
fuck,
whole time.
Ernie, shut the fuck
And it's closed. Fuck you, poop bitch.
It is not closed. What?
I couldn't join it.
Well, that's your own fault.
That's because you were in the
I
party.
mean, I can't help it. You have bad mic situations. Anyways, Gibson, really my whole team pretty much did shit except for Kenyon Drake, who popped off for me, had some nice runs, had a big 69-yard touchdown late in garbage time that really gave me a chance. But still, just a complete shit performance from my team. We have to move on, and hopefully when I get Kamara back and Lockett back, it'll be a little better next week. Congrats to Slaps. 98 points. Neither team wants to win on 98 points, but somebody was going to. And congrats, you pulled it out by 0.44. This one stings a little. You now move to 4-2. I moved to 3-3. Tough one here for me. What you got to say, Slaps?
Yeah, I mean, GG Golfer, that was. I mean, I obviously went to bed on Monday night with it being 4 a.m., thinking that I was, guaranteed that win at that point.
Yeah, you were looking good.
But there was changes that needed made. I was not in a good place with this team. I've scraped out a few wins, and I needed to make some changes, which I have done.
Yeah,
so
we'll get into the changes. I think you did well, but we'll talk about those. So 4-2, you're sitting really good, and now you made some changes. We'll see how they work out for you. So congrats to that. So as we take a look at the standings real quick here, like you said, we have Matt 5-1 at top of the leaderboard. Pook and Slaps are both 4-2, one game back, and then you have a whole bunch of 3-3 teams. Myself, Zombie, Bill, Ernie, Pussy, and Cheese, all 3-3, all 2 games back first. Some of us are in the playoffs. Me, if it started this week, it'd be me, Zombie, and Bill off of points 4. And then we have Zach at 2-4 and Hunter at 2-4 and then Pete at 1-5. But a couple of those teams at the bottom or near the bottom have very good teams and have been putting up a lot of points. So anything can happen. Still a long way to go. Everyone's still really close and involved. As we said earlier at the start of the show, today was a huge day of trades as it was a frantic pace as Pook Lee decided to hit the panic button and blow up the squad. As we see here, we're going to look just real quick at a few of the trades that happened today. get some comments from some people. Really started today with Joe Mixon being traded by Pussy for Tyler Boyd and James Robinson. So Pook giving away Boyd and Robinson for Joe Mixon. Was an interesting deal, but he was not done there, as he then took Joe Mixon, traded him, James White, and Allen Robinson to Pete for Taylor, Galladay, and Hines. So flipping Mixon instantly to Pete in a trade there. And then it didn't stop there either, as Pook traded Josh Jacobs and Kenny Galladay, who he got from Pete, to Slaps for Dalvin Cook and Philip Lindsay. So Slaps getting rid of Cook and his injury problems, as he could not get Madison from Ernie, but it doesn't matter because now he traded him away. So GG's there. And then finally the last one. This was kind of the surprising one, as I did not see this one coming, as Cheese trades away Lamar Jackson and Emmanuel Sanders for Mike Evans and Melvin Gordon. Lamar has a great game last week, and I guess that was enough for Cheese to then give low value, even though I was asking Cheese for the past 3 weeks when he was having shit games for hoping to get a lower value, and I was getting responses like very, very high or I want a lot. So yeah, but I guess this was a lot for Cheese, Evans and Gordon. I don't know about that one. Let's see. Anyone, Pook, any comments on your frantic trades today, as you definitely hit the panic button, I would say.
No, I've been trying to move James Robinson for a while now.
Okay.
I literally can't watch another Jaguars game.
I know, but you moved a lot more than James Robinson. I mean,
I just didn't want to watch James Robinson anymore.
Okay. All right.
And she's made a garbage trade.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the sentiment so far. Let's see. Cheese, you joined the party. Hello. Any comments about any of the trades today, including the one you made that a lot of people are questioning?
If I was up, I would veto that.
Okay, I'm not expecting to make the playoffs.
Okay.
So you're just giving
I'm
So
not
you're giving
giving
away
I'm not
teams?
giving,
I mean, you're
Yeah.
3-3, Cheese. You're right in the hunt. I mean,
my starting running back would have been Giovanni Bernard.
okay. I got that when you said that. But I don't even know, is Gordon going to actually play? That's the question. I mean,
He's supposed to play. We'll see. I'm
So-
just gonna see what happens.
into
So,
I have
Sam,
no-
I
I
have
have
a
no,
question. Sam, I have a question. Why
yeah.
did you not, when you put Lamar Jackson on the market, why did you not, you got the offer from Slaps, why did you not then either go for Gaskin or then say, Slaps,
Just to
go
clarify,
go
just
on
to-
the market and ask
Slaps,
let
shut
me
up.
talk.
We don't
Go
let
on the
Rufus
market
talk.
and ask other people what you can get for Lamar Jackson. You didn't even
That's,
think
yeah.
Matt,
don't-
just
the
to
week
clarify,
isn't over
I-
yet.
he
The
came
week
to
hasn't
me.
even started.
so wait,
he came
Cheese
to me
sent
and
the
asked
offer?
for Montgomery. Cheese asked for Montgomery
Like-
and Evans, and I said no to Montgomery and Evans.
Like
I
Sam,
then
that's
countered
how you play
with,
fantasy. That's what
I
I
then
do. That's
countered
what
with
everyone gets
Gordon
pissed
and
off when someone
Evans.
counters me. I then shop the player to everyone. Ask everyone.
Yeah, you
if
take
they
the
want
first
it.
offer and
I
you don't
mean,
take
try
the
to get
first
better.
shit off.
I will agree with Matt that he probably should have shopped Lamar and at least said that Lamar was on the block if he was finally ready to trade him. Because I was showing interest in Lamar in previous weeks. But I mean, if he liked the players that Slaps was giving, then I guess you go with that trade. But I mean, he sent him Montgomery. He countered back with Gordon. I mean, I wouldn't have done it, but I don't know. Geez, any response to shopping, or you're happy with the trade you got?
This is my first year of fantasy where it's really trade heavy.
Oh, okay.
Usually it's more passive.
Oh,
Pick
okay.
up waiver
Alright.
people.
So beginner,
I don't know.
beginner.
I'm not expecting to make the playoffs, but if I do, it'll be.
Yeah, well,
Yes,
you're right in
right.
it. 3-3.
Make
You're
another team.
tied
Make another
for-
team better drastically off of a
Yeah,
shit
Hey,
trade.
Joel, I got
that
a
works.
question
yes, yes. Go
Would
ahead.
you say that Cheese got conned?
Conned
I
in
think
this
he did.
deal by Slap? I would say probably, but yeah, I mean, I would say so. And you know, it's funny that you asked that question because we are going. You know, there's been a lot of trades that have happened this past week and past month, and I think it's time that we review some of these trades. So, in a brand new segment that we are going to have today,
Oh my
we are going
God.
to discuss some of the trades that have happened. Pete, the con man himself, the master trader, take it away and talk about some of these trades that have happened in our fantasy.
Whoa. Whoa.
Pete the
Is
con
this a
man.
segment by
if,
Pete?
if.
Is this a Pete segment?
Yeah. If there was
I
a
was
con,
a
I
con.
mean, you like to make a lot of
That's the
trades
title of
and
your
try to
new
con
favorite
people.
segment. Let's
Okay.
get into it real quick here.
Okay.
Let's get into it.
So wait,
There
I.
are some trades out here that have been
All
straight
right,
up
we're gonna go to the con
Let's go
trade
to
machine.
Number one con, and you gotta remember,
Okay.
Cheese goes out there, tries to con Zombie by basically trying to give him an injured player, and you know what? You never con a con man, especially when he's better than you are, and that's what happened because Julio is the shit, and
Hey.
Cup is simply not. Unfortunately, he was straight raped by Zombie. Zombie with the best con rape trade of the year so far. Let's hit number 2.
Yay.
Number
that
2.
Jack
this
Pussy in
was
his
the
visor?
Accidental con, okay? This one
Is that
wasn't
Jack Pussy?
intended
That's
to
Jack
be a
Pussy in his
con.
visor.
It just happened to happen because CEH ended up with another running back mate, Le'Veon Bell, and now they're in Kansas City. Makes this a very ugly trade for Pusa.
Yeah,
At
but
the
that
time
was
when he
rumored
made the
before he
trade,
made the
though,
trade. I
it didn't
mean,
happen. It was rumored. What
Yeah.
really kind of makes it as con is when I saw Patrick Mahomes and Le'Veon Bell follow each other on Twitter, I got fucking CH the fuck off my team. Sorry, Pusa, that's just what happened. Unfortunately, you got raped. And number 3, this one just happened. This one was ugly. This one, and again, Cheese is the victim of yet another con. Slaps comes up with that little smile, the little Irish accent, like he's just a good old guy.
Irish.
Irish.
Wow.
Scottish,
you
Irish, they're all the
racist
same. Who
fuck.
cares?
You
Anyway.
racist fuck.
Anyway, he gives up Mr. DUI Gordon himself. Gives up Mike. I got 2 fucking points last week, Evans, and he gets the number 1 fantasy player from last year out of this deal. What the fuck are you doing,
McCaffrey.
Cheese?
I got
Rape.
I got 2
Well
cut 1.
done.
I
Well
find it
done.
funny using my profile picture of my cat. on Twitter.
I couldn't get a
Yep.
picture of you, so that's all I got.
And one
Second,
last
I
final.
looked at the stats, and Gordon Minshew has 10 less fantasy points than Lamar, which I find
Alright.
funny.
Why are you going off of
Oh.
last year though?
No,
Like,
this year. This
last
year, he
year.
has 10 less points
No,
than
no,
Lamar.
no.
And
Next.
finally,
Lamar
one
is
last
not-
thing I want to
Zombies,
We don't-
stop
no one
trying to
cares.
justify it.
We don't. It doesn't matter. We're gonna move on to one last part of the segment. But next time we'll have a graphic when this thing gets backed by popular demand, of course. A couple of one sell
Yeah,
high,
nobody
one
wants
buy
this
low
shit.
telecomic. Sell high. Everyone
New
should
rank
be
Zach
on the
or what?
lookout for Matt this week. He has Swift from Detroit, who scored 27 points.
Is the thing
Unfortunately,
supposed to change?
his coach
No.
fucking doesn't know how to use running backs and uses 3 of them at a time. So Matt should be selling high to someone who's not here who doesn't understand. And our buy low, everyone should be going out and getting from Slaps Montgomery. He's had 3 catches for over 30 yards the last 3 games. Definitely
This
an
sucks.
up and up player. He could definitely be someone you want to get. See if you can get him from Slaps.
Good luck.
Golfer
Thank
back.
you.
Oh,
Thank
yeah,
you,
yeah,
con
Slaps
man
is
yourself
fucking
for those
Oh
trade
yeah, Mickey
infos.
Slaps thinks he has a great fucking player.
What about
Oh,
my
Speaking
Yeah.
of,
I'm not
speaking of
going to
DeAndre Swift, I could do a live trade reaction.
Wow.
Right now, Bill, if I really
okay.
Do
wanted
it.
to.
Do it.
All
do it.
right.
Should I? Should I?
No.
Do I not?
Should
Do
I?
I not?
Do it.
No.
Bust the slaps.
Do
Do
it.
it and then
Go for
cancel it.
Go for
Should I?
Do I not get to make comments about my trades? No.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's,
We don't give a fuck.
Craig,
We don't give a
you
fuck.
can-
Nothing.
Oh my
I mean, would
I
you
mean-
like to brag that you raped him? I think that's really
Cheese,
all
I'm
you
re-
can
I'm,
make.
Cheese, I'm sorry, man. I mean, you
Don't
came
say
to me
you're
at-
sorry.
No, you're
Hey, you
You're
know what?
not
No, you're
sorry.
not.
No,
Listen,
you're there.
listen,
You ready, guys?
listen,
You ready, guys?
listen,
I have a trade
listen.
reaction for you. You ready?
Ooh.
Fuck
Listen.
it. Fuck
Wait,
it.
put
Let's
my
do it.
notification.
Let's
All
do
right,
it.
I
Ready?
love
Here we
live
go.
votes. They're so easy for
Here
me.
we go. Ready? Actually,
I
never
just
mind.
wanna go to
Bill,
bed.
Bill declined it. Never mind.
Oh,
Bill declined it.
unlucky.
Removed it.
So,
Bill removed it.
Bill must be paying
I've got to
attention.
be honest with you, Cheese. When you came asking for Montgomery and Evans, I mean, I was always going to counter with Gordon. However, when I countered with Gordon, I never in a million years thought that you were going to say yes to that. But when you said I agree, I mean, I wasn't going to back out of that. But
Well, I asked for Galladay as well, and I just got declined on everybody.
yeah, I mean, Golladay was never going your way, and Montgomery was
Dang.
never going your way. And then
I asked
and
for
then
Josh
you,
Jacobs as well, and I got declined.
All right. Well,
I
we'll
asked
move
for
on.
Jacobs.
We'll move on with the
No,
trade
we're not.
negotiation
No,
that
we're not.
wasn't really a
No, we're not.
negotiation because
No,
it didn't happen with anybody else. As Matt already
fuck?
pointed
Talking
out,
about-
Cheese didn't
No,
negotiate
you
with
don't
anyone
care.
but
Last
Slaps. So.
You're talking about last year's stuff. Remember,
Zombie,
Slaps,
shut up. No
when
one
I
cares. Just
traded
get
you
your
back?
Why
back.
is Zombie
shut up.
talking right
Zombie,
now?
why are you talking?
Yeah.
Zombie,
All right,
shut
all
up.
right, all right.
No,
We're moving on to the
Zombie,
preview. Thank
Zombie,
you.
Zombie, shut up.
For Antonio Brown,
Let's-
you gave
Zombie,
Shut up.
you
Zombie,
Antonio
shut
Brown.
up. No one gives a
Okay,
fuck.
all right,
Zombie,
all
shut
right,
up.
all right, all right.
Zombie, shut
Moving
up.
on to the preview of Week 7 as those trades are now official. They've all happened. We'll see how they work out as we see who the con man thinks got raped. We'll see if if they get raped or not. Moving on to the big matchup of the week for myself versus 1-5 Pete. I've lost last week. Need a victory this week as I do not want to fall under 500. Pete needs to keep stacking up wins, and he's looking pretty good to do so as he is projected by ESPN for 139 points to my 128. So I'm an 11-point underdog. He has Kyler Murray against Seattle. That game scares the fuck out of me because I'm sure it will be high scoring. James Conner against Tennessee is also pretty good. Mixon, who he just acquired, as we said, against Cleveland. My only hope there is he takes it easy as he is questionable, but he'll probably play. Hopefully he takes it a little easy. Calvin Ridley against the Lions. That's also very good. Allen Robinson, who he just acquired against the Rams. George Kittle against the Patriots. Bill Belichick was giving a lot of compliments to Kittle this past week, so hopefully he has a nice, good game plan to pocket him with 3 fucking defenders and shut him down. Make someone else beat him. Jarrett McKinnon against New England as well, as Mostert is out. And the Bills against the Jets. Once again, New York Jets. You are the laughingstock of the NFL. You have Joe Flacco as your quarterback. You have Adam Gase, who shouldn't even be coaching 5-year-olds in football. Please just run the ball 3 times and punt every time. For the love of God, the Bills defense is going to destroy you. Just give up and don't even play. Moving on my side, I have Aaron Rodgers against Houston, hoping for a huge bounce back game as Houston's defense is horrible. Aaron Rodgers, I expect you to go off after last week. Kamara, I get him back against the Panthers. Gibson against Dallas, I like that matchup. Godwin against the Raiders. Tyler Lockett, first time with him after the trade 2 weeks ago with Matt against Arizona, so hopefully that will be a shootout there. Gronk is making an appearance in the lineup against the Raiders, unless he doesn't play, but he's looking like he probably will. CD against Washington. I don't know what to expect out of the Red Rifle, but we'll see what happens. And the Pats against the 49ers as a defense. As I agree with ESPN that I am a bit of an underdog this week as Pete's lineup is stacked and his matchups are pretty good. I have to hope that my team pops off. Hopefully Kamara and Rodgers can both put up some huge numbers this week, and I get some supporting cast. I'm going to pick myself just because I don't want to be a pussy, but it will be a very hard-fought and close victory, I hope. Pook, what is the odds on this matchup, and who are you picking?
Pete's predicted to win by 30.
By 30?
And I'm
Wow.
picking Pete.
Okay.
Damn.
I like that. All right. Hunter.
God, Pete has a scary team.
Yeah. You all should be hoping I win. That way it's less likely for him to make the playoffs, and he'll take all those players down with him.
Well, I don't remember the last time I saw someone projected for 140,
Yeah.
but I hope you win just so Pete doesn't come back and make the playoffs
Thank
because
you.
because he'll take my spot probably if I make it.
Okay.
But I'm gonna have to pick Pete because I need money for fantasy.
Okay. Ernie.
Oh fuck.
Oh, he's got to think.
Just go with who you think's
It's
gonna
not-
win,
I
Ernie. Come on.
don't want to think. I
Just
just don't
do
want
it.
to say it. Doesn't
Just
want to
do
come
it.
out of
Come
my
on.
mouth.
Do it.
It's gonna be a tie.
Oh my God, you pussy. You should have just picked Pete. All right, Zach.
One tie.
Tie as well. Wow, 2 ties. Okay. There's some
I'll
wrong ones. Your closest tie was almost last week between me and Slaps, but neither of you picked the tie in that one. Pussy's not here. Is Pussy here? No. Matt, who are you selecting this week to make your picks? Or are you gonna make them yourself for once?
Who had the most? picks
Good
this week?
thing I forgot to mention that. Last week it was a tie between Pook and Pete as they both had 5 out of 6 correct.
I think you know who I am picking. I'm
Pook?
picking the odds. The odds list man
Okay.
lisp man himself.
Okay, just to let everyone else know, Cheese
Almost can't even say it.
Cheese got 4 correct. He was second. And then Zach, Slaps, and Zombie all got 3 right. And then everyone else, Hunter, Ernie, Pussy, and Matt all got 1 right. So Matt went with
Son
Ernie
of
on
a
his picks,
bitch.
and Ernie let him down with only 1 right. But anyways, all right. So you are taking Pook, so that means you are taking Pete because Pook picked by 30. Cheese, who is winning this matchup?
Pete should win.
Okay.
Did you make some practice today?
No.
No. But
It's only
he
Wednesday,
will-
though.
Yeah,
I'll pick
he'll
Pete.
probably play. Hopefully he's limited. Slaps. Keep it going with Pete, please.
I am actually not. I quite
Fuck you.
like your matchups. Aaron Rodgers against Houston, Kamara against the Panthers, Gibson against Dallas.
Hurry the
Walker
fuck
against
up, Slabs.
Arizona. I quite like your matchups, Golf. I'm gonna go with you.
Okay. Zombie.
The Charles Barkley guarantee
Yes.
that Pete's gonna win.
Thank you, Zombie. Thank you. I like to hear that.
Whoa,
The
I got my guarantee right last week.
Guarantee. Who was your
What do you want
guarantee
for 3?
last week? I still will
Pete to
take
win.
it. Okay,
Okay,
still
everyone
done.
guaranteed that Pete would win.
All right, Pete.
Whoa.
I hope it's a close game between you and me. I always treasure beating you in fantasy, but I'm sure you'll possibly win. But what do you think this week?
Well, you forgot the most important matchup. I do have Bill's 11th round draft
Oh
pick as
yeah, the
kicker.
guy that misses an
this
extra
week,
point each
Kicking
week.
in the Mile High Air in
Uh-huh,
Denver.
uh-huh.
You got to think that that's going to be worth an extra 5
He'll
points.
still miss an extra point.
You know how much I love kickers, so
Yeah.
I had to make sure I got that.
Yeah, I
number
never
one
thought I'd
drafted
hear you
kicker.
boasting about a kicker.
Yeah.
I know. I'm dedicating this game to Bill and his crazy strategy of drafting kicker 11th round and then just dropping him. So because of that, I'm picking myself to win.
Okay. Alrighty.
Dedicated to Bill.
Moving on to the next
No way.
matchup, we have Hunter versus Slaps. 2 and 4 Hunter versus 4 and 2 Slaps. So a big game for Hunter, as he would like to win this one to get closer to 500. If he loses this one, goes to 2 and 5. That's going to be a tough stretch. Slaps looking to go to 5 and 2. Right now, it has Hunter projected for a 10-point win, 129 to 119. Hunter has Deshaun Watson against Green Bay. Not bad. Hunt against Cincinnati. Should be decent as well. Probably bounce back for Hunt. Gurley against Detroit. That's really nice. Woods against Chicago. A.J. Brown has been going off, but he's facing Pittsburgh, so we'll see what happens there. Travis Kelce against Denver. That should be a good one, as Kelsey's been a beast. And sticking with Henderson against the Bears. Okay. And the Browns against Cincinnati. Hopefully Joe Burrow can do something, but we'll see. The Browns I don't know what to make of the Browns. On Slaps' side, he has Brady, so sticking with Brady. Well, oh yeah, that's right. Lamar's on a bye. Yeah, so he's got to go with Brady against the Raiders. Okay. David Montgomery against the Rams. Josh Jacobs against Tampa Bay, who's been kind of stingy on defense. DK Metcalf against Arizona should be good. Kenny Galladay against Atlanta. That should be really good. I like those wide receiver matchups. Tanyan, who had a rough game last week with Aaron Rodgers doing bad against Houston, probably have a decent bounce back. And Deebo Samuel against New England. And the Saints against the Panthers. Okay. Interesting matchups. I like Slaps' wide receiver matchups a little bit more. I think that could be the difference in the game, so I'm going to take Slaps, but in a very close game. Pook, what are the odds saying, and who are you picking?
Slaps is favored by 4 points. 4.5. I'm picking him.
Okay. And Pete, who is winning this matchup?
I'm gonna have to go with Hunter's team on this one.
Okay. Interesting. Ernie.
We made a lot of trades, but I don't think it's gonna pan out. Hunter's
For
team
Slaps?
will get that. Yeah,
Oh,
Hunter's team will
okay.
get the dub. Gurley and AJ Brown are on fire.
Yeah.
He trade
Two
raped
guys
me. That
that-
should be in
ooh.
that con
Did
shit.
Gurley just put
Wow.
up like 8?
He's gonna have a big
So,
game.
Ernie, you are announcing yourself that Hunter trade raped you and conned you in that trade, huh?
Yeah, I don't know
Wow.
how I was in that segment.
Wow. Okay. Interesting.
My players will get the
Yeah,
dub.
that segment was
Wow.
trash.
Okay, Zach. Any segments that compete against Zach's are automatically trash. Zach, go ahead. I wouldn't even
Let's
say
be honest,
competed against
there's no
yours.
competition,
Exactly.
there's no-
That's why he doesn't need to get so
Well-
sensitive. Go ahead, Zach.
Well, this may come as a surprise, but I'm taking a tie.
Oh
Okay.
no!
2 ties already. Matt, so you are taking slaps. Comments on the match?
I mean, after that huge rape of Sam, I think Slaps is gonna get the job done. He's gonna be fully energized after his ejaculation all over Sam.
Oh,
So,
but he's not even
he's
using
gonna
the
be
player
getting the
he
job
raped
done.
Sam.
Yep.
for this one.
Nah, he's just running off those endorphins from raping him.
Okay.
He's got
Cheese.
adrenaline running through him.
Who's winning?
Hunter.
Hunter. Okay. And Zombie.
I got Hunter winning.
Interesting. Okay. And Slaps, are you taking this one home or without Lamar, are you going to lose?
Nah, I'm gonna take this one.
Okay. And Hunter, are you getting a bounce back?
I like my odds here. Feel like I've got decent matchups, but the only thing floating in the air right now is Daryl Henderson Jr. playing. I think I might start Mike Evans. I mean, not Mike Evans, Mike Williams, but I think I can still pull it out.
All right. Nice. Should be a pretty good game. Moving on to the next one. This is a big one. Matt, 5-1 in first place, as we said, against Zombie, who is 3-3. Got a big win last week. Zombie's looking for another big win this week against the first place team. Currently projected to beat Matt 131 to 123, so he is the favorite. Matt's COVID team, of course, has Cam Newton leading the way against San Francisco. San Fran's D looked a lot better last week with their corners back, so we'll see if Cam can throw some darts against that defense. Derrick Henry against Pittsburgh. We'll see what that nasty man and Derrick Henry does against a decent defense, but they've been giving up some points, so we'll see. Aaron Jones against Houston's a great matchup. Odell Beckham against Cincinnati could be decent if he's healthy and ready to go. Mari Cooper against Washington. Not bad. Jimmy Graham against the Rams. And Devin Singletary against the Jets could possibly be decent as that defense is trash. And the Buccaneers against the Raiders. On Zombie side, he has Patrick Mahomes against Denver. J.D. McKissick against Dallas. Ronald Jones against the Raiders. Tyreek Hill against Denver. Devontae Adams against Houston. Darren Waller against Tampa Bay, and Julio Jones against Detroit. That's a nice matchup there for Julio. And the Steelers against the Titans. So interesting matchups. Both these teams have a lot of big-time players in it. It's going to be a close game, I think. I think all three of these first three matches will be close. I am going to take Matt's team in a very close one, as I think a couple of his wide receivers could have big days for him and be the difference. I don't know how Julio's going to do. He should do really good against Detroit, but it could kind of be a Ridley game, possibly, with Julio having the big one last week. We'll see. I'm going to take Matt, though, in a close game. Pook, what are the odds saying?
Matt is a 30-point favorite. I'm picking him.
All right. 3-point favorite and taking him. Pete?
This is an interesting match. I think it's going to be really close. I
Yep.
think that the matchup of Derrick Henry against the best run defense in football is a big part of this matchup, though.
Yep, could be.
I think Zombie squeaks it out.
Okay.
He's not playing Tampa Bay, though.
Okay.
Pook, shut up.
I mean,
Pook's
it's
saying
just a
Tampa Bay's the
fact.
best,
Tampa
which, I
Bay.
mean,
Yeah.
Pittsburgh's been giving up some points, but I don't know.
Not against the run.
Okay. Hunter?
I think it's gonna be really close, but I think Odell might be the decider in this, because if he has a big day, then I think it's gonna be Matt, but I don't think he's gonna have a big day. So it's gonna be Zombie taking the win.
Okay. So you're taking Zombie. Wow. All right. Ernie? We know who you're taking.
It's a pretty close game, I guess. I just see the big difference between running backs, and I'm gonna take Matt. I think that's gonna be the decider.
Okay. And Zach, is it a third tie, or are we taking someone?
Well, out of the two ties I've already picked,
Yeah.
this is a game that I feel most confidence in a tie. So This is the
First time
team.
ever, 3 ties, huh? Wow.
3 ties. We've
Wow.
had 2.
That would
We've
be
had
that
1.
would shake up the standings, that's for sure. Okay.
This is a tie.
All right. Cheese.
Matt.
Matt. All right. And Slaps.
Yeah, I agree with Ernie. I think the running backs are going to change the game, so I'm going to go with Matt as well.
Okay. All right. Zombie, are you getting the dub and shutting down Matt this week, or what?
Yeah, match team's trash.
Matt's team is trash? Wow.
So,
You did you really have to say that? Because now all this week we're gonna hear if Matt beats you, we're gonna hear, but my team's trash, Zombie, right? My team's trash. No way I could possibly win with my team being
Can
trash.
I change? I want to change my pick to Matt now.
Oh, you're changing?
It's
Okay.
John Zombie.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm picking Matt.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm not a pussy that says GG won.
Oh, okay. All
Damn.
right, Matt, your comments. Zombie just gave you a little ammo, but some pussy ammo, I guess.
So this week is a very interesting week for me, and my team's in a really. So I have DeAndre Swift and Claypool, which I may start over Odell, and I believe that their matchups are also very good, as DeAndre Swift is against Atlanta,
Yeah.
and I think Claypool's against Tennessee, and Tennessee hasn't been playing the
Shaky.
greatest defense against
Yep.
the receivers. So I
big
may
choices.
do that. Yeah, definitely. So my team's trash, though, as Zombie said. Like, COVID's really taking a hurt on it, and I mean, Cam Newton's just not himself yet. He's still got to get through those symptoms, so he's probably only going to put up like 10 points. But luckily enough for me, I'm going to still believe that my trash team, that is absolute garbage, that no one would ever want because it's so trash that it's just awful. Right, Zombie? Right? My team's trash. Right?
Yep.
My 5-1 team is trash. Right. Good.
Super trash.
And I can't wait to
I
get.
guess
a
you'll
win
just
this
be
week
on the
with
beach next week, Matt.
my trash squad.
Yeah, on the beach.
And then also, just because Bill declined it, the DeAndre Swift trade was DeAndre Swift for Le'Veon Bell.
Ooh,
You guys can
okay. Interesting.
think yourselves
he took it
between
off the
that
table.
trade.
All right. By the way, I've
So-
been skipping Bill's picks. So in the first matchup, he took Pete. Second matchup, he took Hunter, and in this one, he is taking Zombie. Wow, he took Zombie. Okay. Moving on to Bill's matchup, he is facing Cheese. So Cheese at 3-3, projected for 109 points. Actually projected to beat Bill, who's only projected for 101. It's a full lineup, right? He doesn't have any buys in there. No. All right, so 109 to 101. Cheese is the favorite at 3-3. Bill is 3-3 as well. So a huge week for one of them to go to 4-3. The other goes to 3-4. Cheese could be, what would this be? 4 wins in a row, Cheese, if you win this one?
yeah, but I feel like I face all the easy people, so I'm gonna get crushed.
Well, you might be
Yeah.
facing another one this week, as Bill's team's not
Well,
projected
after
for a lot.
after Bill.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, you can only control who you play. Cheese has Gardner Minshew against the Chargers, David Johnson against Green Bay, newly acquired Melvin I Drive Drunk Gordon against the Chiefs, Robbie Anderson against the Saints, Cooper Kupp against Chicago. That could be tough there. Hunter Henry against Jacksonville, Mike Evans listed as questionable against the Raiders, and the Cardinals defense against Seattle. Is that?
I'm changing that,
Okay,
but
I was gonna say you
the-
were about to get
the-
roasted for that here.
they're on waivers, so I can't
Okay.
immediately pick
I
them up.
got you. Okay. On Bill's side, he has Russell Wilson against Arizona, so it could be a huge day for Russell Wilson. Devontae Freeman against Philly. Le'Veon Bell. So he's got Le'Veon Bell, who he acquired from me in the Drake trade. He's starting him right off the get-go against Denver, who looked pretty good on defense last week. Interesting decision by Bill there. We'll see if it works for him. Will Fuller against Green Bay. DJ Moore against the Saints. Anthony Fisker, the Tennessee tight end, against Pittsburgh. Is Jonnu not going to play this week, Book?
I don't know yet.
Okay, well, either way, that's a kind of an interesting choice. And then Christian Kirk, who went off last week against Seattle. We'll see if he does it 2 weeks in a row. And the Chargers defense against Jacksonville. Ooh, this one is a rough one to pick. I think it's going to be the probably lowest scoring matchup of the week between teams. I have a lot of question marks on Bill's side. Some question marks on Cheese as well, but at least he has some players that could put up some couple decent points. I'm going to take Cheese. I think he gets his 4th win in a row. As he said, he's fortunate with who he's playing, but I don't know about some of Bill's decisions. I think Russell Wilson will go off, but I just don't know if Bill will have any other good performances from anyone else. So I'll take Cheese. Pook, who is the favorite and who are you picking?
Bill is a 5-point favorite, but I'm picking Cheese.
5-point
I think,
favorite. Wow.
I think this will be another sub 100 win.
Okay. But you're going against your spread and taking Cheese.
Yeah.
Okay. Pete.
I think there's another trade coming, and Bill wins this game.
And only the con man fashion. And only the con man fashion.
Commissioner,
Listen,
that's collusion, Commissioner.
listen, what was the trade you guys were switching?
No.
Who was the players?
FBI.
Who was the players?
I
Connor
already
and
know what the trade
Connor and who? Who was it?
Sanders.
Okay. They still both have. Please don't let it be Sanders for Connor, because that will get vetoed
It's-
since
it's
Sanders
not.
is
I'm
hurt.
not trading Connor.
Okay.
I want
It's
to Connor
not-
back. He
it's
has
not
value.
that.
Alright, because I don't want to have to deal with that shit. Interesting that you throw that out there for Bill. Good luck to you, Bill. Hunter, who is winning this matchup?
It's the guy who pulled one out of his ass this year versus the guy who pulled ones out of his ass last year.
It is. It's a big matchup.
But
Who's pulling
I
it out
agree with
this week?
Pook. It's a sub 100 win. It's going to be a 0.5 difference to Bill,
Wow.
and the person who's going to make the does anyone play on
Not
Monday night?
0.44.
Yeah, let me
What
check.
is the Monday night game this week? Does anybody know? I don't even know.
Bears, Rams.
Bears and
Bears,
Rams.
Rams.
So
Uh,
Yeah.
Cooper Cup for me.
Cooper Cup and
Cup
The
is going to
five-
have him
the
come up
5-point
just
man.
short.
5-point man, Cooper Cup.
so you're taking
I
Bill.
think I'm taking Bill because he's
Okay.
going to get his
Well,
title back.
at least 0.5 won't be as bad as 0.44. All right, Ernie, who is winning this week?
All right. This is the battle of the trash cans.
The dumpster
he's
fire
not wrong.
floating down
Yeah.
the river.
this is a sad matchup. I think she's gonna win by I think over. I'm like 10 probably or more points.
Oh,
Wouldn't even have
okay.
to worry about the Monday night game. My boy Robbie Anderson will get it done.
All right. And Zach, is this going to be a trash can tie or?
This is gonna be. I wish I could play these games every week.
I know, right? If only.
I really do.
Okay.
This is gonna be a 92-point tie.
92. So 4 ties has been predicted by Zach so far in the first
92
4
points.
games.
Keep
really
that
hope
number
that
in mind.
Wow. What are the odds that would happen with those 4 ties? Interesting. All
I
right.
feel like if he gets a tie right, he should get like $20.
Yeah, well, I mean, he predicts them every week, so
Good thing.
eventually one will happen. Eventually. I don't know. All right,
know
Matt, you taking Cheese because that's what Pook took. Comments on this
So
game.
he's gonna be fresh out of that sexual abuse AA group that he's gonna be going to
Okay.
after getting absolutely taken behind the shed in the dark alley, and his team it's way worse. It will be a lot better and get the job done.
Okay. Slaps, who's winning?
This is not a great matchup. Bill's team is ass.
Oof.
I really don't like Bill's team at all, so I'm gonna
Okay.
pick Cheese.
Okay.
Hello, I'm here.
All right, we'll come to you in a second, Pussy. Zombie, who is winning?
It's unfortunate that one of these guys has to lose because both of these teams are better than Matt's trash team.
Oh my god.
I think you mean-
No, he just said they're
Oh
both
my
better than
God.
Matt's team. Oh my god. Okay. Now that's some bait right there. So
I'm
who's
gonna
winning?
take Bill's trash team.
Bill. Okay. Wow. All right, Pussy. We are on the Cheese versus Bill. So the team that beat you last week in Cheese against Bill, who's winning?
You know, first off, I would like to just say congrats to Cheese.
Yeah.
Way to win the game last week. But
Shit
this
performance
week,
from your squad. Any comments on
yeah,
that?
Give thoughts on his trade.
My team is shit. My trade today, I'm very happy with.
Okay.
As Golfer said, I finally found the value that I've.
Yeah, that you've been
is appropriate.
jamming down our throats for mixing. Yep. Okay.
I would like to say this matchup is going to end
Oh
in
my
a
God.
Bill take no prisoners victory.
Okay.
No, and make a comment on Cheese's trade with
Mhm.
Slaps for Lamar.
Slap for
Oh,
Lamar
Your mic
with
is fucking up,
horseshit.
Cheese. Hold on.
With horse shit.
All right,
Just so
say it
I just
again.
want Sam to know how taken behind Tool Shed
I think
he was.
I think he gets it.
Like
No,
I just
okay,
want it
Cheese,
jammed
that
down his
trade
throat.
was terrible.
Like how awful
What went
and how
through your
lucky
head?
you are. Like how lucky Slaps is that I was asleep, that I couldn't
No,
spam that
it
chat.
I
What
mean,
is
it had
Cheese?
7
Cheese,
votes,
Cheese.
Matt.
No, it wasn't.
so-
Not
Cheese.
trade.
Ernie,
Cheese.
Ernie,
You
Ernie,
would cancel
Ernie.
it. I would have been
Cheese.
spamming
why
you
did-
Hold it,
via
hold it.
DMs to cancel that
Pook.
trade.
All
I
right,
was
let Pussy
sleeping.
talk.
I
Hold
was
on. Let
sleeping.
Pussy make his
God.
comments. Go ahead.
Cheese, I would just like to know what made you think it would be okay.
Okay, we already
to
asked him
trade-
that. He's already answered
No,
the
I want
question.
no. Let Pusa get the answer. Let Pusa get his answer.
He already
Let him
answered
talk.
it.
You're
talk, Pusa.
starting Gardner
This is a
Minshew.
waste of time.
Gardner Minshew.
Yes.
I mean,
Okay.
Lamar was on a bye this week.
Yeah,
anyways.
it didn't matter. He was gonna start
We're
Minshew
out
no
here
matter
for
what.
one
All right,
reason.
Pussy.
We discussed
On
this
the
for
other
sure.
matchup so far between me
Yes.
and Pete, who is winning? Pete's projected
me,
to
you
win.
and Pete.
He's
Let's see
projected to
here.
have a top
Rogers,
140
Kamara,
week.
Oh
Huge,
yeah,
huge week. He's
uh,
killing me, right?
Yeah, no, he's not gonna win.
What? What do you mean he's not gonna win?
No, you're winning. I
Oh,
think.
fuck. Pussy. All right.
I feel bad already.
Hunter and Slaps. Who's winning that one?
Hunter's COVID curse. Let's see here.
Quick, Pussy. Or
I like Slaps.
all right, and then Matt, who zombie proclaimed, has a trash team worse than Cheese and Bill versus himself. Who's winning that one?
Wait. Matt Zombie.
Yes, zombie proclaimed Matt's team is trash and
Um,
gave Madrista
Matt
all
and
the ammo he
Zombie.
needs for the week.
I hate zombies running backs. I'm gonna pick.
So you're taking Matt, right? This is the
Yes.
thing called
Yes.
quick,
I'll take Matt. I'll
Pussy.
take Matt.
Okay.
I'll take Matt.
Thank you. All right, now you're caught up. All right, moving on to. Did I get everyone? Yes, right. I let everyone have their say.
Did you-
oh
did you
wait,
talk about
Cheese.
Bill?
Cheese, you're taking yourself, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Moving on, we had Ernie.
What about who Bill picked? Did
Oh,
you say
Bill
who
took
picked?
himself, of course. He didn't make any comments. He just sent me the pics, so he took himself. Moving on, we have Ernie 3-3 after that huge win last week against Pook, against Zach, who's now 2-4. Look at this projection. Did they do this on purpose to project a tie, basically? 108.8 to
Zach does have a kicker in.
108.1. Yeah, that's what's making me think he did it on purpose, so the thing would be almost projected as a tie. That way, when Zach picks a tie here, it's projected to be a tie. That's what I'm pretty sure has happened. And you know Ernie, he's going to go along with that. Ernie has Matt Ryan against Detroit. That's a great matchup. We'll see what happens. Matt Ryan went off last week, so that's good matchup there for Ernie. As that could fill the role for Dak being out. Elliott against Washington. Let's see if he holds on to the football. Rex Burkhead against the 49ers. Keelan Cole against the Chargers. Juju, am I going to score more than 10 points? Schuster against Tennessee. TJ Hawkinson against Atlanta. That's a nice matchup. Travis Fulgham, who had a nice week. Quiet. No one's really talking about him, but Ernie got him off the waivers for some decent amount of dollars, and he had a nice week last week after his huge week the week before. He gets the Giants, so that's a decent one. And the Bengals against Cleveland. Not bad there for Ernie. On Zach's side, he has Drew Brees against Carolina. Chris Carson against Arizona. Not bad. Mike Davis against the Saints. We'll see if he bounces back. Michael can't guard. We punch teammates. We might have some type of injury. Thomas, allegedly. All allegedly. We'll find out what happens. I mean, what else is going to happen with Mike Thomas this year? But he's in the starting lineup against the Panthers. DeAndre Hopkins, who is also listed as questionable against Seattle. If he plays, that should be a great matchup. Mark Andrews, who is on a bye. So who do you have on the bench, Zach?
Josh Gordon.
Smoke him up, Gordon. And
That's not a tight end.
Brown.
You need a tight end, Zach. You don't have
Well,
a
his
tight
team-
He's got an
his
incoming
team-
trade with me.
Oh,
Lucy.
yeah. Okay.
He's got
Whoa.
Incoming trade with the con, man, for a tight end. You need a tight end, Zach. Terry McLaurin against Dallas. That's a good matchup for Scary Terry. And the Panthers against the Saints. And then Zach has to get a kicker as well off of the waiver. So we'll see what happens with Zach's team. He did pick up Antonio Brown today, as there's some rumors that he might be going with a team just to become a head case and get kicked out of the NFL again. But we'll see what happens there. This one, I think... This one really comes down to, do I think Michael Thomas is going to come back and have a great game? Because if he has a
No.
great game, that means Drew Brees
No,
is
he's
probably having a
not.
good game.
Yeah.
Some of these players for Ernie, like Burkhead and Keelan Cole and Juju, I don't know about. I think Zach.
All right.
I think Zach
Don't be
faces.
disrespectful.
I think Zach finally catches a break. I think Ernie scores about 100 to 110 points, but I think Zach scores about 120 and gets the win. Pook, what are the odds makers say?
The odd makers predict a tie.
They predict a
the fuck
tie.
out.
Wow. Okay.
Wow. Get the
We
fuck
know
out.
we know who Zach's taking. All right, are you predicting a tie? That's the question, Pook.
I will also predict a tie.
Wow. Okay. First time ever Pook
You
is
guys are some
predicting a
copycat
tie. Wow.
motherfuckers. I take a tie every week these past 3 years.
All right, P, are you gonna predict a tie or someone?
No, I
wins?
actually want to get the point, so
Oh,
I'm
okay.
going to go ahead and pick Zach because he's going to make a trade and he'll be fine.
And
Whoa,
only
Pat.
con man
Whoa,
fashion,
Zach, be
floating
careful,
out-
be
yeah,
careful
be
about
careful
that.
with that bus, Zach. That van is driving by pretty close. Hunter.
This is going to be a very tough matchup. These two teams are going to claw it out. They're going to fight it out for every point.
Oh, this is the
But
perfect
they're-
for
just be
everyone
but
to
they're
get a
gonna-
tie.
But they're going to meet right with each other, holding hands right to the finish,
Yep.
and they're going to end up at a tie.
Yep. Okay, nice. All right. Let's see, Pussy.
Okay.
Two of your favorites right here. What's
yeah,
happening?
I'm just gonna go off of, who's been less of a cock lately.
Okay. And
And
who is that? Because I really don't know.
I'm
It
gonna
changes
be
by the
honest
week with you.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Just because he called me his friend yesterday in the party, I'm gonna pick Ernie.
Wow. Wow.
And
Zach has been a cock to you.
said
Wow.
that.
Wow.
Zach actually has not been a cock lately. He did, offer
Sorry,
me a
pussy,
truce
I'm
last
depressed.
week.
Whoa,
He
I
did-
said a one-night truce. One-night truce.
And I
I've just
wanted
been
I
depressed.
wanted forever truce, and
Yeah.
he said no.
Not gonna
So
happen.
Yeah,
I don't know if
so
he's having
one-
girl problems or something like
Ooh.
that.
Well,
No,
he's got to
pussy,
work
I
5
have
days
to
a week.
work
That's
every
what it is.
day.
He's got to work 5 days a week now. Welcome to the real world.
Are
Matt,
you still reffing, Zach?
who's winning, Matt?
Too? On top of that? Who did Pook pick? He picked a tie.
Yes, so you're taking a tie.
Do I think that this is going to be a tie? Do I really want to follow Pook here?
Whoa, you said you were taking Pook for all of them.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this is probably going to be a tie. Let's
Okay.
be real here.
All right.
They're going to hold hands.
Jeez.
Hmm.
Honestly, a tie wouldn't be bad for Ernie. Zach, it hurts a little more, but
I'm gonna pick Zach, and then Ernie can go fuck himself because my team
Wow.
wow. more than him.
whoa,
trash can.
whoa.
Himself.
Wow.
You know who you're fucking with?
Jeez.
You
I
fucking
like
with him,
that.
you fucking with the whole
Oh.
family.
You
I
fuck
think,
with
she,
Lupita.
I
30
think
of them in this
Sam's
house.
mad
30
because
of them in
maybe
this house.
Ernie,
Damn, I spoke with
maybe
Lupita.
Ernie.
Did
maybe
Ernie
he's
give him
mad
some bad
because maybe
advice?
Ernie gave him, yeah, some bad
Ooh.
advice on that Lamar trade. Oh,
Damn.
All right,
maybe
Slaps, who is winning
Maybe
this one?
Ernie's been quiet because he told him to get rid of Lamar,
Wow.
and now
I'm
he's
surprised Ernie
realizing-
didn't take Lamar, though. I really thought he would.
Both of
How
these
about-
teams will be 3 and 4 after this week.
Right, you're really making me do math,
I-
so you're taking...
I am.
He's
Take
taking
Zach.
Zach.
I
Okay.
am.
All right. So you're taking Zach.
I thought he meant both these teams
Yeah.
are going to lose.
Yeah, I was thinking there. Zombie, who's winning between these two teams?
Jesus Christ. So Zach has 3 clowns on this team, 2 child beaters, 1 MAGA
Oh
supporter.
my God.
One, smoke them up.
Yeah, 1 smoke 'em up. I'm gonna go with Ernie. Jesus Christ.
Mega supporter.
Okay. Bill did take Zach, and he took himself in the last one. Okay. Let's see here. Well, who wants the floor first? Ernie, who's winning?
Zach can have the floor.
I think I know what's coming from
Ernie,
Zach. Ernie,
I think,
go ahead,
I
Ernie.
think you should have the floor.
Ernie, are you gonna take him down and beat him in the woodshed, or are you gonna just hold hands and give
There's
him roses?
no way that's gonna happen.
Okay.
I have Keelan fucking Cole and Rex fucking Burke in my lineup.
You could have had Miles Gaskin, but okay.
Oh, yeah, could have had Gaskin. Okay. So you're
yeah.
losing then.
Yeah, this is not gonna be nice.
Oh, wow. Okay. Zach, Ernie's predicting you to win. Pretty decent. What do you have to say?
Ernie, lad, I don't think your team is that bad. If anyone, if out of the two of us, I should be the one to crest here.
Oh, for fuck's sake, we're not.
So are you taking Ernie then, or what? You taking a tie? What are you taking?
No, there's gonna be no winner here as the game.
Yeah,
predicts.
we're
This
both
will
losers
be
at
a
the end
tie.
of the day.
We're both fucking trash.
It's a
We're
tie.
both walking
We're both
down
in
that road with
depression.
our head down. That one gift.
I'm just
Yeah.
here for the rankings.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not
And
to get
moving
on.
on to the final matchup of the week, we have
Notice how he
Pook.
wasn't here for Pete's shit segment.
We
Just
had
put all the
Pook,
points down for
Pook at 4-2 versus Pussy at 3-3. Big week for Pussy as he's going against Pook, who has now totally reconstructed his team. Projected for 122 against Pussy's 112, so a 10-point favorite still for Pook. Pussy has Matthew Stafford against Atlanta. That should be pretty good. Clyde Edwards-Helaire against the Broncos, who looked pretty decent against the Patriots.
Fuck the
And now
Broncos.
Le'Veon Bell's in there, so we'll see what happens with Helaire, but he did have a nice game last week. Newly acquired James Robinson against the Chargers. DJ Shark against the Chargers as well. Tyler Boyd newly acquired against Cleveland. Noah Fant against Kansas City. Boston Scott with Miles Sanders hurt. He gets a run in there at flex against the Giants. Good, decent matchup there. And the Eagles against that Danny Dimes and that horrific offense. On Pook's side, he has Josh Allen against the Jets. That is a great matchup there. Josh Allen should feast. Justin Jackson against Jacksonville. Philip Lindsay, who he acquired, so I guess Pook's banking on Melvin Gordon still to be out against Kansas City.
No, I don't have any other running back.
Or you don't have anyone else, okay? Because Cook is on a bye and hurt.
Yeah.
Keenan Allen against Jacksonville. He is listed as questionable. Stephon Diggs against the Jets. So you're hoping the Jets just lay an egg in Allen and Diggs go off. Ebron against Tennessee. Are you going to switch that for Jonnu if he plays, or?
No, not yet.
Okay. And Crowder against the Bills, and the Chiefs defense against the Broncos. Not bad. This is kind of a tough one. I was very surprised that Pook pressed the button today and exploded the team. I did not think his team was that bad, and he was 4-2 and in second place. I know you lose to Ernie, which always hurts, but I was kind of surprised by
Wait.
Pook's.
Pook lost to Ernie?
He did lose to Ernie last week. Pussy, thank you for okay.
Shut the fuck up,
Paying
Pussy.
attention
Let's
to
keep it,
the
alright?
games last week.
Fucking on my brain, fucking dumb bitch.
Okay. But I was surprised that he did the moves he did. I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to second guess Pook because he knows what he's doing. But I think I'm still gonna. I'm still gonna take Pook.
Ernie, shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
you lost Ernie too, Pussy.
Yeah,
so
I know, but it's.
I think I'm still gonna take Pook, although I think it's gonna be a close matchup. Actually, I don't know. There's some question marks on both sides. I'm gonna take Pook. Pete, who is winning this game?
I agree with you. It's going to be a really close game. I actually kind of like Pusa's matchups better. Pook is taking a big chance by taking those guys that have buys this week. He still thinks he's going to win. That's going to be really close. I think Boyd has a good matchup in the slot against Cleveland. I think CH will still have a really good game because Bell's not ready. He doesn't know the playbook yet. I think this is the last week that CH has a really big game. I think Pusa pulls up upset here, gets the win.
Okay. All right. Hunter.
I'm gonna cut the bullshit because it's already 9:05.
Yeah.
Fucking Pook's running backs are taking a huge hit this week, so I think it's gonna be Pusa.
Okay. Ernie.
Let's be honest with each other. It's just not even gonna be close.
Ooh. Okay.
Pook's gonna beat the shit out of Pusa.
Okay.
Okay,
He's
I
finished.
changed my
Are you
pick.
changing your vote on the last one?
gonna-
I'm changing my pick on
gonna-
Zach.
Okay, that's
Just
what I thought.
Take the controllers away from this fucking idiot because he's probably gonna smash one during the
I
fucking
want.
Okay. All right.
I love it, Ernie.
Zach.
I love it.
Zach, who's
I love
winning?
it. Truly do. You took the words right out of my mouth. Really
I
did.
changed my pick. I'm not gonna pick that game. I changed.
You
my
gotta
pick. I'm not-
take somebody. So
No.
you're gonna take a
No.
tie or what?
No, I'm not gonna take the tie.
Okay. Okay, so you're just taking no one. So automatic
No one,
loss.
no pick. Yes.
Okay, sounds good.
Just like your
Just like
fucking
his
feet, bitch.
fucking pussy.
Just like his fucking
Matt,
trash ass
you're
feet.
taking who?
Anyway.
Who's
Anyway.
Pook taking himself?
I'm
Wait,
guessing himself.
Is,
He hasn't
is it
picked
my
yet.
turn still?
Yeah.
Well,
what?
it
I
kinda
thought you
makes
said
sense
Pook.
because
Hold
No,
on.
right now,
fuck that.
as-
I'm not
Hold
taking
on.
Pook Lee.
Okay.
So-
Wait a minute, Matt. Zach, go ahead.
Although I agreed with some things my friend Ernie said, I disagreed with how he said it's going to be a huge destruction.
I picked
I
Zach.
think it's going to
Oh
be.
my God. Who are you taking, Zach?
Fucking pussy, you're going to get the fucking fucked up. You're going to get fucked. You're going to get destroyed.
I changed my pick back to nobody.
Oh.
Alright. So Zach is taking
such a
Pook.
flip flop.
This
He's
week,
such
but
a
you're a little
flip
The
flop.
FFF pussy.
Right
Yeah,
now.
once again.
Fuck you.
All right. So
You're
for
such a
clarification, Zach, you are taking Pook, correct?
I'm taking Pook Lee.
Okay. And pussy, you're
a
taking
huge
nobody
landslide
against
win.
Zach and Ernie.
Whoa! Let's not hate. Let's save the hate.
What? Save the hate. You've been hating since you got in here.
Well,
Yes.
All right,
All
Matt.
the two idiots.
All right, Matt. Go ahead.
So, who am I picking?
I don't know.
We got
Pook,
it.
you're taking yourself, correct?
Yep.
So I believe that Pook is going to win, and I believe Ernie, his team's just trash until he gets his bell cow McCaffrey back, and then his team will
Whoa,
be back.
But will he be a bell cow?
competing.
That's
is
the
a
question.
bell
My
cow.
back out
Well,
is
once
Bryce
he-
Burkhead.
Burkhead.
But
My
and
bell cow is
also,
Bryce
it's still a
Burkhead.
shame that he would rather prefer being AIDS than it is to
Yeah.
have a 3 running back crew
Yeah,
of Gaskin, Elliott, and McCaffrey.
I'm not complaining.
But, hey,
That helps everyone else. So.
once he gets McCaffrey
Uh,
back, Ernie will be a freight train running over everyone.
Okay.
I am taking offers for McCaffrey.
All right.
No, you're
All
not.
right. Cheese. Who's winning?
Pook's got one more week before his players go downhill.
Wow.
He's winning.
Go downhill.
Go downhill. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
playing better?
Slaps.
I think Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, and Jameson Crowder are gonna have big games.
Okay.
I have a feeling. Well, Jets are gonna have to pass it, so I'm gonna go Pook.
Okay. Zombie.
I like how Pook said he traded to guarantee himself a championship. Yeah, he probably made his team
I
worse.
said
He
I
said
guaranteed
he's either
it,
going
or-
to get a guaranteed championship or he's going to not make the playoffs. That's exactly what he said. To clarify.
Then it's gonna be not make the playoffs.
Guaranteed.
Okay, so you're taking pussy. then.
Yikes.
Nah, Pussy's team is still trash.
I mean, if he wins this matchup, he's looking pretty good to make the playoffs. He'd be 5 and 2.
Pussy's team is too
My
trash.
fucking Dodgers are losing. Oh my god.
Pussy's
Ernie,
team is
Ernie,
not
Ernie.
better than Matt's.
It doesn't
trash
really make
team. That's
sense.
how
Okay.
trash
When the
Pussy's
Rays
team
win, will
is.
they become your Rays? Like,
Well, I think we all know that. Jeez. Or I think that's a
you
guarantee.
cannot claim to be a Dodgers fan.
All right, Pussy, are you winning this matchup against the almighty Pook, or are you going to lay another dud and lose another one?
No, I'm gonna win, and I would just like to clarify anybody that's saying my team is trash. I'm gonna be making the playoffs,
Okay.
so I'll see you all in hell.
Live bet.
Well,
Okay.
What?
Jesus,
The
you wanna bet
playoffs
that?
is not
Live
hell.
bet?
Not making the playoffs.
Wait. Do you want to bet that, Pusa? Pussy.
We have a live
What?
bet on the show. Quick.
We have a live
What are we
bet.
betting here?
That
you
you're
wanna
making the
bet?
playoffs.
How much? $50?
You
50
50 bucks?
bucks.
Lock it.
Lock it?
in.
All
Put-
right.
put in the bet
We
chat,
got
put in
a
the bet
bet.
Putting it on the bet
Put
chat.
it in the
I'll
bet
be
chat,
right
but it
back.
is locked and recorded on the
No,
stream.
fuck that. I'm not betting that.
Wow, what a
No,
pussy.
bitch, you already locked
What
in.
an
Whoa.
absolute pussy.
See?
Jesus,
Wow.
pussy. Fucking grow a pair. All right. All right. So that is the recap for this week. Good luck to everyone in your matchups. Continue to watch the COVID situation as it still continues to creep up on certain teams. So pay attention to that. All right. As we go on to Zach, it is now your time for your segment. Take it away.
Have a good night, guys.
Welcome to Zach 10K's Road of Depression, completely unbiased and official fantasy
gay.
football
Pussy, please.
fantasy football rankings. Let's get right into
So
it.
what? Wait.
Uh,
So what exactly is the Road to Depression fantasy rankings? What does that mean?
Well, basically, we're gonna start from the shittiest motherfuckers that we know, and we're gonna work our way up to the best.
Okay.
Just based off of how we treat Zach.
Is your
Let's
your
keep in
guy
mind.
like walking
Not-
down
not
a
fantasy
road
team.
or what? Like,
Oh yeah, my guy walking down the road to depression. He's about to jump.
okay.
He's about to jump. Everybody knows the give.
So the first sign you see, I gotcha. Okay.
Number
Postman Zach.
16.
Postman Zach.
We have Pete. We all know he was gonna be dead last. We fucking knew it. The guy is a fucking child scamming, pedophile, bitch.
Okay. Oh my god.
Moving on. His companion, Bill.
Wow.
That guy.
Oh my
that guy
God.
is like Count Olaf with his fucking troop around him. Fucking
Down 8
goddamn.
spots. Wow.
You hold his hands. Yeah, Bill down 8 spots. You hate to see it. You really do. Next, we have a motherfucker that nobody knows. Michael Williams. That's a bitch that approved my work to work 5 days a week. Every other day. I hate that guy with all my heart. I really do. Then we have Scar, because everybody hates that bitch Scar. He killed Mufasa, or Mufasa's dad, whoever that guy he is killed. It was a very emotional moment for everybody. He's a super villain. Everybody hates him.
Damn, he's like on the side of the
Everybody
road.
under Scar. Yeah, I hope he gets hit by a fucking truck. Roadkill.
Okay.
So everybody under Scar is just the scum of the earth. Scum of the earth. Next, we have the Bumfuck Bills again. Fuck you, Buffalo Bills. You hate to see it. They cost
They're
money
up a
and
spot, though.
golfer.
Yep. They did
They're
cost us.
up a spot. I don't. You know what? It doesn't even matter. They're still the Bumfuck Bills. They cost me a lot of money. Fuck them. I hope they died like that one graphic golfer has. It's a fan favorite graphic. I've gotten a lot of feedback off that. Next, we have Matt before the Bumfuck Bills, since we are going in reverse order. And then we have Jack Pussy, who probably should be lower after the last
I
few
noticed the
minutes.
garbage on the
Is
side
that
of
a
the
broken
road.
controller on the side of the road?
That is a broken controller.
is that your
I believe
controller?
it's
Jesus.
That is my
rumored-
controller.
It is
How can we try to
rumored
get
that
2
Jack
wins?
Pussy broke his controller raging in a dumbass
Weekend
game.
league.
Like, the fuck? Weekend
Zach,
League?
you'd
Who
win
even
more
plays
games than
Weekend
him.
League?
Zach, you'd win.
Jack
than him,
Pussy, you're
probably.
that bad at Weekend League and you're breaking your controller? What a waste. What a waste of space. Get out of here. Moving on. Pookley, up a spot from last week. Welcome to the top 10, or the top 9, Pookley. Zombie, after the events from a couple hours ago, you probably would have been lower, but as of 12:30 today, you are number 8.
So, does that mean I'm top 8? Does that mean I'm top 8 technically?
No, Pookley, you didn't do
Oh,
anything
boy.
really to deserve top 8, so we're going to keep Zombie there. Great job, everybody. Top 8, there you go. Let's move on to number 7. We have Ernie on the Donald J. Trump
Whoa!
side.
Hey!
Ernie up 2 spots. Up 2 spots. Great job, Ernie, on the ascend. You love to see it. Ernie, do you have any comments about your placement?
Very happy with it. Baby steps. I hope
Very happy.
after
Do you
this
have
week.
any comments on your placement in the graphic?
I'm
Next to
very
the
happy.
beautification of Donald J. Trump.
After the tax plan that was released about Trump and California 67%, this motherfucker's not gonna get my vote. So,
Wow.
good
wow.
picture.
Moving on. We have a new ranker. We have Elder in the top 6.
There's no shot.
thought-
There's no fucking shot.
I thought Elder fit perfectly in this week's rankings because he was one depressed motherfucker just like me. Although
Need that money for that
took it to
controller.
to the very.
And he's the only one to
yes,
scam Pete.
Take note of the controller. Take note of the
Rip JC.
and rip JC. Take note of the depression. Although he
Stop.
was probably a step worse than me.
Oh, I have a picture you could have used for this.
Oh, you hate to see that. You hate to see that. He probably called that number a couple times. I just have the number in my phone just in case of emergencies, you know. And yeah, welcome Elder to top 6. Moving on. Number 5, we have Slaps moving up a spot. Welcome to the top 5, Craig. You love to see it. Do you have any comment on your position?
Yeah, I mean, I just feel we've come a long way since week 1, Zach. I mean,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
Alright,
We're
that's
very-
enough. Next person, that's enough.
Okay.
Oh, Ernie's
yo,
getting
rank,
jealous.
Rank
Ernie's
9,
getting
yo,
jealous.
rank 9, shut up, bro.
Yikes. Number 4, Cheese. Down 2 spots. What did you do to piss me off? I can't really remember, but keep up the good work with the not the crack streams, the red zone streams every week. You love to see it. That's really the biggest reason why you're in the top 5, because those red zone streams. Zombie, shut the fuck up. Number 8. Moving on. Number 3, Golfer up 1 spot. The graphics, can't even lie, they're all Golfer. All Golfer. Great job by Golfer on the graphics.
Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Why is this a road theme, by the way?
He's down the road to depression.
Road of depression.
Oh.
It's
I'm
the guy
gonna
walking
get hit
down
by
the
a
road.
car.
Do you not see the depressed guy?
Number 2, Hunter. It's come a long way for Hunter too. I remember probably 5 years ago.
5.
You know, some
Yeah, I
people
would not
had
be
you had
shorter than that.
each other blocked and muted in the party, but we've come a long way. Hunter, how do you feel about your ranking this week?
We've matured, both of us, and we've seen each other's differences and we've accepted them. And we've come together at this road, and I might be joining you on this road very soon if my
That's not a hell of a
schedule
game.
You love
Oh my
it.
God.
Get a room.
Hunter, number two. Before we go to number 1, before we change the slide and give any hints here, I would just like to say
We all know who
that
number 1 is.
you
The
know who
Lord
number
himself.
Yeah,
All right.
everybody
Good
knows
night,
who
guys.
number 1 is. So you know what? You can just shut the stream off, and you know you don't even need to watch. But we have a new number 1. We have the saddest motherfucker I could think of, Dior. And here's me along with Dior, just being sad as fuck. As I said earlier, some Jehovah's Witnesses came to my door and converted me.
Okay.
I am no longer aligned with the Lord after these last few weeks.
Wow.
He's really screwed me over.
Yeah, you
That
see
jockey, I don't know why he thanked that Lord in the first place. Way back when, he just gave me false hope that guy was real, and we all know that guy. You know, he's not. Jack Pussy. I hate to say it to you, but your whole childhood and your whole schooling was a lie.
Oh, God. Okay. All right. Thank you, Zach, for another great week of rankings.
But wait, there's more.
What?
For next week's show,
Oh, God.
I'm gonna need your rankings. That's right.
Oh,
your
my
rankings.
God.
As I take K's unbiased rankings, it's all your rankings. By Tuesday, I'm gonna need you to DM me any rankings. You can do 5 people, you can do 12 people, you can mix in anything, anybody. I'm gonna take the best submissions and put them all into one rankings, combine it into one rankings,
right.
and it's gonna be great.
All right.
So by
Sounds
Tuesday, DM me your rankings.
No.
Thank you, Zach. Thank you, Zach. All right, real quickly to the blackjack table for last week.
I busted. I gotta go see it.
Yep,
20.
G had a rough week. Let's see here. Pete played 2 hands. He went kicker defense like always. His kicker got him 8. His defense got him 6 for a total of 14. The dealer's hand was Gibson, who got 9, and Boswell, who got 8. So that's a total of 17. So I had to stop there. I could not do the hits, so it was a total of 17 for me. So Pete was unlucky that week. Slaps had only 1 hand. He played kicker, defense, Lindsey, and Gaskin. Got a little bit unlucky. His kicker and his defense. His kicker got him 7. His defense got him. What did he got him a 1, so that's 8. Then his Lindsay got him 1, so that's 9.
Yeah, I
And
feel like
Gaskin
getting
got
it
him
with 25.
6. Yeah, I don't know why I put 25 on there, but you had 15. So
Yeah.
came up a little short with that. Hunter had the hand of the week, got a 21, perfect 21. Congrats, Hunter.
Sure.
Great hand. Had defense, got him 6. Kicker got him 8. That's a total of 14. And then Hunt got him 0.7 for a total of 21. Congrats to Hunter. Good hand. That one. Getting the blackjack got you $2 for each hand, so you're up to $10. Most money so far out of everyone. Zach had 1 hand. His kicker got him 16, and his defense got him 4. Luckily, his defense did not that great, so that's a total of 20. Congrats to Zach. You won the $1. And then Cheese busted with kicker defense. His defense got him 14. His kicker got him 8 for 22. Moving on to the other table, Bill was also a big winner for the week as he played all 4 of his hands on kicker defense, and it actually worked as his kicker got 6, his defense got 12 for a total of 18. Congrats to Bill as he won all $4 there. Pook had 2 hands. He played defense and kicker. His defense only got him 3, and his kicker got him 20 huge points. So unlucky there, got 23. Pussy never sent me his hands, so we put the Aston Villa 7-2 over Liverpool because fuck Liverpool. And Matt played kicker defense like always. His kicker got him 3. His defense got him 1 for a total of 4. And then Ernie played 4 different hands. His first hand was kicker defense Hawkinson. Kicker got him 8. Defense got him 4. Hawkinson got 7. So that's a total of 19. So he won on that hand. Good hand. Then he did defense Juju and Madison. Defense got him 4. Juju got him 2. And Madison got 0.0. So unlucky that the running back gets 0.0. Only got 6. Third hand was kicker 8. Defense 4. And Zeke, who also got 0.0. So both his running backs got him 0.0. That's unlucky. So that's 12. And then his defense got 4. Madison got 0. And Zeke got 0. So that's a total of 4 for that as well. So only 1 hand was the winner there for Ernie. Unlucky. So that was for this week. Reminder to send those by Sunday for next week. Totals so far, like I said, Hunter has 10 right now. Slaps and Zach both have 7. Ernie with 4. Bill with 6. And everyone else with 1 so far. All right, any final words? We'll go around real quick. Anyone that's still in here, final words for the upcoming week. Anything you'd like to say in your final remarks? Pook?
No.
Nothing? All right, good luck. Pete, any comments from the supposed trader comment?
So, good luck to you, golf, for this week.
Yep.
Should
Good
be
luck.
a good game. We both need the win pretty bad, so someone's going to be happy, someone not so much. Good luck to everybody.
Unless it's a tie. Then we'll both be not happy.
I guarantee it won't be a
Yeah,
tie.
okay. All right. Hunter.
Road to Depression is coming soon. Might be on that road
Ooh.
soon, but
Okay.
we'll see this week.
Hope not. Ernie.
I'm on the road, Hunter.
Is Ernie gone? Ernie? No?
Yeah, Ernie's gone.
Zach?
Don't forget, next week's rankings are your rankings. I'm going to need your submissions
Fan of the
by
people.
Tuesday. Tuesday, don't forget. I will be sending reminders.
All
Don't
right.
forget your rankings.
And Pussy left as well, right?
No, I'm right
No?
here.
Okay. Any last remarks? Or
I
anyone
would
you want
like
to shit
the,
on?
I would like the trade offers to keep on coming, and good luck, Pook, and fuck you, Zach, fuck you, Ernie, and have a
Wow.
good night, everybody.
All right. GG's.
Jack,
Matt.
honestly hit me up tomorrow. I'm going to sleep tonight, but hit me up tomorrow.
Any comments from Matt? No. Cheese, I think, already left. Slaps.
No, just good luck, Hunter. You're gonna need it. Now that I've made some good changes to my team.
Okay.
Lol.
All right.
Thanks,
And
Cheese,
Zombie.
fucking idiot, dumbass bitch.
As trash as Matt's team is, it's still not worse than Pussy's.
All right. Thank you all for attending. Good luck in your fantasy matchups this week. We'll see you back here next week. Good luck.